It is time to reveal where we are moving next.
It is what it is, but like how we've been living is certainly not sustainable.
I just thought of another major con of this whole traveling lifestyle.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me. You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids so we could see and hear.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to another vlog. It's actually a Wednesday, which feels super strange because to me, it's Monday. Carly just left yesterday, which that was not part of the plan. I dropped her off at the airport on Monday night, and then I randomly got just like the weirdest feeling, like let me just make sure nothing happened with her flight. It was like 7:34. I just remember looking at the clock and she was supposed to take off at 8. And then she texted me, Clancy, literally in this second, my flight got canceled. So I had to go pick her back up, and then she stayed the night, and then we all, oh my gosh, guys, you have to watch this. We watched the Manti Te'o, I think that's how you pronounce his name, documentary on Netflix, where if you remember, he was a star football player at Notre Dame, and he ended up getting catfished. It was like before catfishing even existed, where he thought he had a girlfriend who was actually a man. He could turn his voice into like a woman's voice kind of, so they talked on the phone and everything. And it was like just the most crazy documentary. I 10 out of 10 recommend, don't you, Zach?
10 out of 10.
Zach's in a bad mood because I am finally winning in the comment section on today's video. If you guys remember, I uploaded, we kind of got in a little fight at the beginning of one of my other vlogs about if you arrive at a place at 7:03 when you're supposed to get there at 7 o'clock, are you on time? And people
We got there at 7 though.
No, Zach, okay, but what everyone in the comments is saying, what you're not computing.
You're not computing.
You're not computing.
So everyone in the comment section that's saying you have to be 10 minutes early. You're not 10 minutes early to everything you go to. So that's
I
not
basically
true.
am.
Okay, but that's not.
You're
one, you're not. But
yes,
like
I am.
2, it's not. It's like, sure, that's ideal. That is, if the world worked perfectly, sure, we would all be 10 minutes early to everything we go
Zach,
to.
it's not about the world. It's just be on time. It's not that hard.
I am on time.
You're never on time. Zach is never on time. When I realized that, do you want to know the other deal breaker?
Make it a deal breaker then.
No, you already told me to dump you. Want to know? Okay, so when Zach and I were dating, he texted me with the wrong form of like your, like Y-O-U-R, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, people that are the grammar police during text or short form messaging. Yeah, you're also the worst. I'm
not the worst, but also it's not, I totally get short form. If you want to do like, sometimes I say you are, like for your, but if you're gonna like totally mess up the there, like T-H-E-I-R, that's where things get a little dicey. It just goes
You should have called it then.
No, I didn't call it, but it just goes to show like you're so great. Like look at you, that like I had to like make an exception.
Yeah, sweetie, let's act like you had options.
I did. Did you make any exceptions?
Yeah, those that you would critique things that don't need to be critiqued. It's like if I saw somebody, I don't know, working out and they were like just doing something off, I'm not gonna go over and like critique them just because.
Oh, Zach, I'm not like that. What the heck?
That's the exact same thing.
No,
and maybe they're doing their like that. Maybe that was just
Zach.
the best
Okay,
form
you're literally that's not. I don't
like,
go to the.
Yeah, like that would actually be more helpful. Critiquing someone in the gym to help them with form is
guys,
way more helpful than saying that's the wrong there. That's.
I don't even wear glasses. I got LASIK.
Now that I've talked this through, it's actually better if you would critique somebody in the gym versus. Do you know the difference in yours?
Okay, Zach has had his time to shine. I did go to the gym this morning, and I can tell you guys, like, I am literally the least fit person in that class. Like, everyone was like a ninja. It was speed and agility day. Oh my gosh. And it just, that's the thing. You just got to push yourself and just like keep doing it. One day I will not be dying. But it's so much fun, especially like I recommend if you work from home or maybe you work for yourself like me, going to a workout class and having like a set time, like an appointment every day. It just like sets your day up. I don't know. And it's like cool to be like, okay, I have to be there at 8:30 or whatever time it is. So I've got my chocolate oatmeal. You guys might have noticed I actually microwaved it. I've been doing that here. I don't know. I randomly did it one day when I just didn't have time to like let it sit with like the boiling water. I like the way it tastes better. So that's a little alarming, but I'm gonna eat this because I'm starving and respond to comments on my video thanking you guys for being on my side. I just finished getting ready for the day. Finally, it takes me a minute. It is only 12:05. That is so embarrassing, but obviously I was doing some stuff in my robe. I'm telling you guys, when I'm in my robe, I am more productive than ever, but I've gotten so many questions from people who are like, how's the whole traveling experiment going? Are you liking it? Are you not? What are the pros? What are the cons? And honestly, guys, the biggest con, and I'm not kidding, I'm serious, the biggest con so far is this, where I have to get ready. Because back at home in Cincy, I had my like big ring light mirror. I could really go in there and see what's going on my face. I like don't even know what I look like right now. Like, it's a mystery to me. It's so hard, like these two little lights are just not doing it. And I had a fear this would be the case. I knew it, but it's fine, it's whatever. Like, if this is the sacrifice I must make, we are all good. I know I can go out and probably get like a little mirror, but I just haven't done that yet. One thing I did want to talk to you guys about is how I slept last night. Specifically, this guy right here, I got a new pillow. A few vlogs ago, pretty much as soon as I got to Nashville, I talked about the pillow problem. This is the pillow they gave me. It's like so thin. The pillows of this Airbnb are just not it. Like, it has seriously been hurting my neck, and that is why I am so excited to be working with Marlo on today's video. I've got my pillow, and if you guys want to get your own Marlo pillows, using the link below, you could buy 2 and save 25%, or if you buy 4 pillows with that link, you can save 40%. And guys, I'm in love with this pillow. It's actually fully customizable, which I have never experienced in a pillow before. On each side, there is a zipper. So you see there, and then if we flip it over, there's a zipper here. If you keep both zippers zipped, the pillow will be as firm as possible. Then you can unzip one zipper. You see how it's kind of like a little more plush? So that's kind of like in the middle. And then if you really want extra plush power, you unzip both. And by the way, when I heard about the zipping, I was like, what? Are things gonna fall out? No, obviously you could see nothing is falling out. And last night, personally, I slept with the one zip, one non-zip, and I loved it. Some of you actually may be familiar with the fact that Marlo is Brooklyn's sister company, which I loved my Brooklyn sheets so much. I said I was gonna bring them on the road with me, and then I realized, oh wait, at every Airbnb, I'm staying in a different sized bed. Like, for example, back in Cincy, I had a queen bed. Here, I have king. The next one I don't even know. But yeah, so that kind of didn't work out, but that's why the pillows are perfect. And Marlo was created to give you a better night of sleep. And sleeping last night, I mean, it just felt so good, especially like what I love so much about the pillow is that even let's say you want it to be totally fluffy, you unzip completely, there's still stuff going on inside here that keeps it firm, that makes sure that your neck is comfortable, that you are comfortable. And even though you can't see it, inside here, which actually it's a good thing you can't see, is the cooling infused memory foam. And that really, I've realized, is what is making this pillow so freaking comfortable. Personally for me, I'm not very picky when it comes to my mattress. I mean, obviously I love a good mattress, but what I mean is I know when I go to hotels or different Airbnbs, I've heard my mom complain about the mattress. Zach, I know with his back, he needs a specific type. I kind of am just like, all right, it's whatever. Pillows though, it's my biggest pet peeve, the hotel pillows that are so fluffy and you just sink right inside. That's not the case with this. So once again, you can use that link below and save a lot of money, 25% if you buy 2 pillows or 40% if you buy 4. I just thought of another major con of this whole traveling lifestyle. And that was not supposed to be the theme of this vlog. Like, people ask me, do you come up with your titles beforehand? Do you know what you're gonna talk about? And the answer is 25% of the time I do. Like, for example, moving to Nashville. I knew that was gonna be the title, but a lot of the time I just kind of let the vlog take us to where it goes, and then obviously like whatever the title might be. But I do love doing theme videos, and that's gonna be a little running theme, what am I doing, of this video. So right now I am at the UPS customer center because we don't have a mailing address. Like, if you want to send me a package, not you, but like if I order something online, where do I order it to? Because our Airbnb, I'm pretty sure, does not accept packages. I'm in some like Airbnb Facebook groups. Guys, I'm the worst. Like, I don't own an Airbnb, yet I'm in these groups. Like, I just love like sleuthing around. And they're actually really interesting, like seeing like life through Airbnb owners' eyes, and they are always hating on people like, oh, this person asked me like if they could mail a package here, like how dare they? I think it's probably because of like legal stuff too, like if they mailed something illegal like drugs or something. I don't know. All I know is that I can't send things to our Airbnb because we also don't have like a mailbox there. And so I thought I could send it to like this UPS customer center, but the problem is where I've been ordering from has been through FedEx, and it was this whole problem. But then I met a really nice guy. But after this package that I just got, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get packages from here on out. I think I need to do some more investigating. It just stinks because the people that you call on the phone are like not always the nicest. Like when I went in person, he was so nice, but this guy that I got on the phone, who he's not from like Nashville, it's just like the corporate. Whoa, he was not happy to be taking that phone call. So yeah, not having a mailing address. And then as for like, I don't know, like government papers or anything like that, my taxes, I just have my parents' address now as my address. So the government thinks I'm living back at home with mom and dad, which is not a bad thing. I always say I'm so freaking jealous of people who still live at home because you are saving so much money and you are going to be able to buy a wonderful house one day. But obviously that was just never possible for me with the whole TV news thing. So yeah, I need to do some more investigating, but first, I'm a little bit hungry. I'm in the middle of making my salad, just waiting for my chicken to be ready, but I wanted to show you a new addition, a very exciting one. I saw this at the grocery store. It is the Simple Truth Salad Toppers Crunchy Chickpea Puffs. They're pretty good. Like, I wouldn't say I'm in love with them, but I've been wanting a little crunch in my salads, and pretty much all croutons are made with dairy. I'm lactose intolerant, so that's been annoying, but these are pretty good. Eating that salad felt so freaking good because when Carly was here, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, she left Tuesday, there was not one meal that we ate at home. We ate out, okay, well, I guess breakfast, but we ate out every single lunch and dinner, and it takes a toll. Like, it tastes so good, but like you could tell your body is begging you to cook a meal. So that felt good. And then right now I am going to be meeting up with someone I have not seen in over 3 years. Like, it's insane. Her name is Emily, and she is actually my first friend in Ohio. Like, as soon as I moved to Dayton, I met her at the station, and she actually lived in my apartment complex. She was a producer on the morning show. She was so nice. She was just like so smart and so good at her job, but more than that, she was so accepting of how awful I was. I tell you guys all the time, I'm not just saying it, I was so bad in the beginning. I don't see how you couldn't be. Like, it's just so new. How would I ever know what to do? And she not once like got frustrated or was like, I've never seen her in a bad mood. She's always been just kind and in a good mood. And she moved to Nashville for a producing gig 3 years ago, 3-ish, 4, I don't know, however many years. And then now she works at Vanderbilt University in communications. So she left the business too. It'll be really cool speaking with her and just like catching up, like 3.5 years worth of stuff. It is 3:01. Emily and I are meeting up at 3:30. The coffee shop is 10 minutes away. And because I'm a wonderful human being, Zach, do you know what that means?
You're already late to your standards. So
no, I'm not.
You're so far behind.
No, I'm actually not. I'm going to be arriving 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes early. So,
Well, if everyone didn't have anything else to do with their life other than sit around waiting for coffee, maybe everyone would be 30 minutes early everywhere.
Bye. Perfect timing. I just got back from coffee. I'm done running around for the day, and I hit all 3 of my goals. My face might look a little weird because I just put on self-tanner and showered, but coffee with Emily was so nice. Like, I am so grateful for all of the people I have met through my reporting job, and just like, I don't know, I feel like whenever you move away from home to a faraway city, you naturally meet more people, because I feel like if I stayed on Long Island, I would have clung is that a word? Clung to my core group, like the people that I grew up with, the people that I knew. And really, when you move away from home, you have no other choice than to just be like, hey, like, I'm a transplant. Emily was a transplant in Dayton too. She's from Columbus. And it was just really cool. Like, we'd go to the pool together, and it just like, we bonded over that. And that's why I ended up meeting so many people. So that was so freaking nice. I think I'm just going to relax on the couch, read a little bit more of my book. I'm currently reading The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, which I've kind of been on a reading slump just because I feel like I've been so go and busy, and Carly was visiting, but this library loan is due in like 6 days, so I really gotta like get on it. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you noticed this, but I have a Japanese sweet potato. I went to Whole Foods and I found them. Kroger did not have them. It was very disappointing, but I'm back on my Japanese sweet potato kick. And it looks like Zach is back from his workout. What great timing, Zach.
Couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better. You're in all black, I see, trying to be incognito in the gym.
No, I'm not in all black.
Well, you're almost in all black, just go with it. But I'm gonna hit you. This is all, guys, I feel like this looks like it's like planned or something. I did not know Zach was coming home. What would you say a travel con has been for you? Because that's kind of the theme of this video, I decided. And I know we don't need any more Zach negativity on the channel.
Then why are we saying cons?
Well, I know, but I can't help it. It's fine, maybe say a pro and a con. I feel like Zach needs to say both.
Yeah, I need both. Have I been miserable while we've been away?
Not at all. It's funny. It's just like YouTube does not capture Zach's essence. He's like a sarcastic man. And also the way I cut it, I don't know if you guys noticed, like sometimes like we crack up at the things I might say, for example. But I cut out the laughter because it's just like pointless. No, we crack. We crack. Like
what are you even trying to like? What? We were trying to tell people we crack. What are you even recording right now? We crack up at your jokes.
We
That's
do.
What you need to tell the people.
Okay, but I was also gonna say like we laugh, like Zach, like basically like sometimes I get rid of some of Zach's like funny laughter because it just doesn't like progress the video. But anyway, Zach, hit us with a con.
Well, pro is that we've just had like so much to be able to do. Like all the new bars we've gone to has been fun. We're gonna go to like a Titans game this weekend. Maybe a concert. We went to see Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, like the possibilities
Like-
are endless.
Yeah, it's killing my bank account, so maybe that's the con.
Honestly, that is a big con.
There you go, the bank account.
Okay, I just went to go get coffee with Emily. $5 for a small.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that could be anywhere. But
$5 in the grand scheme of things is nothing compared to what we've been
the
spending.
damage we've done.
Yeah, I mean, it's a month. It is what it is, but like how we've been living is certainly not like sustainable.
No, it can't last forever. And I guess that's gonna be, I feel like whenever we do settle down, life's just gonna seem so boring. Maybe that's a big con. Like nothing will compare to this time in our lives, in my opinion. So yeah, but I'm so happy we're doing it. Are you happy or sad that I forced you into it, as everyone says?
Yeah, I'm happy.
He's so happy, guys. He's so happy. He's making his din. People still can't believe that we buy separate groceries and don't cook together. But also, I don't eat roast beef and bagels. Like, that's not me.
I never eat this, so I don't like this is my dinner.
I've never seen Zach eat
I
this
know,
in my
so-
life. But no, I mean, I eat the Japanese sweet potatoes and the potato lifestyle. We think that might be a possible problem with his stomach. We don't really have any other updates, sorry guys, but yeah, he's laying off the potatoes and going for the goals with the bagels.
Looks like an Arby's commercial. It's like, we've got the meats.
And this is my elite dinner. Japanese sweet potato, avocado, chicken, asparagus. I'm waiting for the day that this meal gets old to me where I don't want it, but that day has just not come and it has been years. It's just so freaking good.
Good morning, guys. Today is going to be a rest day from the gym. I slept in a little bit. I think I woke up at like 7:30. So I really slept in for myself. And I have like a hard time taking rest days, or like I take them, but I feel so guilty. And it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, but I can go on like a 3-mile walk. And it's like, then that's not a rest day. You know what I mean? And I understand like staying active is great, but like my body's kind of hurting a little bit from leg day. And sorry if I'm talking with a list, by the way. I have my retainer in, but I do think this rest day will be good for me. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm just like, like I don't know, I feel guilty, and I'm not gonna put on my Apple Watch because that makes me feel even more guilty.
Okay, I just thought of another con to this whole nomad lifestyle, and it is laundry. I definitely find myself doing laundry way more often here just because naturally I don't have as many clothes on the road. And so I've been doing my laundry probably every 4 days. Back at home, I still did it like every 6 days, 6 to 7, but it's just naturally you don't have as much to choose from. And you guys see, can you see I'm doing the rolling method? I'm obsessed with rolling my clothes right now. I just got back from Whole Foods and walking around the Vanderbilt area. I'm not even gonna really go through what I got because it's seriously like just so boring and basic, but the weirdest thing ever happened. I had 3 different men tell me they liked my dress. Like, I've never had men compliment my clothing in my life, and it was the Vanderbilt area, so I'm pretty sure they were all students, but like, what? And I want to show you my dress because this is arguably kind of like an ugly dress. I showed it in a vlog a little while back. It's from a local boutique in Cincy. Yes, I've got the sneaks on, but let's pay attention to the dress. And I bought it because it was different. Like, I feel like there's not many out there like this, or at least that I've seen on the racks right now, and that just... wow, that was interesting. And by the way, Vanderbilt is now back in session. Like, the students are there, and it is so noticeable. That area, getting around, just driving, probably took double the time. So that's something to keep in mind because I love that area. It was so quiet and cute and secluded. And now it's not. I am super excited because right now I am parked outside the Grand Ole Opry. I'm back because I was there last weekend for a concert, and I'm going on a behind the scenes tour. And this has actually been like on my bucket list before I even got here. Just so many people said this is something that would be really cool to do. And I'm so grateful for Taylor, who's one of my subscribers. She reached out. She actually works for, I think it's called the Opry Entertainment Group, which includes the Grand Ole Opry. And she asked if I wanted to go on a tour. She said she had up to 4 tickets to give me. And I'm like, well, would it be weird if I go solo? No one is here. It's just me. And sometimes I just love doing things alone. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's like fun just to, I don't know, just be by yourself. Like, not loneliness, just being alone. There's a difference. And I very much so enjoy my alone time. So I'm super excited. I'm 50 minutes early. Are we surprised? But I am just, I don't even know what to expect. It was so cool. I definitely recommend seeing a show there and going backstage just because it gives you that much more of an appreciation. My favorite part of the tour was the dressing rooms. We got a behind the scenes look at, I think they have 19, but technically 18. No one has number 13 because it's bad luck. Dressing rooms that different celebrities will prefer. So for example, drumroll please, I'll show you my favorite one. This is the one I believe Carrie Underwood prefers and a lot of the women. But it was just so cool. And then we got to see what it was like if you're there at a show watching. But then not only that, we got to go on the stage and stand in the circle, they call it. That is where the performers stand. And it's always so weird standing there and like pretending what's it like to be Carrie Underwood. But yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. This was awesome. Okay, it is time to reveal where we are moving next. And by the time you guys are watching this, we will be just days from moving there because we leave on September 9th from Nashville. Then we go to Cincinnati for a wedding that night. We'll be in the Dayton area, maybe at like Zach's parents' house on September 10th. Like, that's where we're staying overnight. And then on September 11th, that is when we are moving to Charlotte. And I am so excited. I have to say, Charlotte is probably like our least exciting city. It's not touristy, you know how like Nashville, it's like Music City, and then, well, I'm not gonna say where else we're going, but those places are a little more like exciting. Charlotte is just more realistic for us. We are both so excited to go there because we could really see ourselves living there, which honestly, before I visited Nashville, I didn't see myself living here. And then I visited and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I could absolutely live in the suburbs. So I'm gonna be very curious how I feel about Charlotte compared to Nashville. But this is truly a place, like I'm like, we could so settle down here. I feel like it's so similar to like Cincinnati and some of the Ohio cities, but it's just a little bit less cold. Like, it's just that much more, it's definitely not warm. There definitely are some, you know, chilly winters, but it's at least a little bit more reasonable than when it's like 0 degrees every day in the wintertime. For those of you who maybe just started watching my channel, I am pretty familiar with North Carolina because Neil, my brother, was in the Marine Corps. So he was stationed in Camp Lejeune. And then after that, he lived in Wilmington, North Carolina for a couple of years. And my family and I, we would go down to Topsail, North Carolina for, I think we went through like 2 summers, which is a lot of fun. And I just like love the North Carolina vibe. I like how it's like a slower pace and it's a lot less expensive than New York, where I'm from, a little bit warmer than New York. And I just like, I've always loved the vibe, but I mean, the last time I was there was like, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. I haven't been in forever. And obviously I haven't truly experienced like a large chunk of time there. And that's what a lot of people have asked. Like, do you think 1 month is enough for these cities? Like, do you think it's not enough and you wish you did more? And the answer is no. Like, I think a month is perfect. Like, I have gotten to do so many things here in Nashville already, and it's only been, well, I guess it's half. Like I've been here like for half my amount of time. I have half left, like 2 weeks. And especially because we are trying to squeeze this in, you know, before the wedding next summer and all of that, like I do think a month is perfect to truly like experience, okay, what's it like to live here, not be on vacation, to cook at home and go for walks, that type of thing. Like what's it truly like to live in a place? And Charlotte is just, it's been at the top of our list of like shooting around like where we'd like to live. We have some friends who'd be interested in moving to Charlotte also, Sam and Lindsay, which would be crazy. And actually, some of you probably called this, maybe not, but I think I did see a few comments on my videos. I did ask before I even announced that Zach and I were moving and doing this whole travel thing, do you recommend Raleigh or Charlotte? Because we had been thinking about this for so long and I didn't give any context. I was just like Raleigh, Charlotte on my Instagram stories. And it was like 90% Charlotte, 10% Raleigh. Like everyone was recommending Charlotte over Raleigh. And so I just listened to you guys because I don't know the difference between the cities, but I do feel like Charlotte is maybe a little bit more like what I'm used to, like a little more city vibes with obviously still like amazing suburbs as well. And so, yeah, I value your guys' feedback, but please leave any recommendations you have below of things to do in Charlotte, whether it's like touristy things or more local things. It'll definitely be hard to say goodbye to Nashville, especially even just saying goodbye at the 2 bedrooms. I mean, I'm in the guest bedroom right now. It's been great having like all this extra space, and in Charlotte, we are not gonna have the extra space, but in Charlotte, what we do have is we are staying in like such a good area, at least from what I've seen on the description, the reviews, the map, my research, like it looks like a really good area. I'm excited, but I think I'm gonna end this vlog here because I actually have to start a whole new one based on just my schedule. Just with Carly visiting, it kind of threw things off a little bit, which was totally planned, totally fine, but I really need to get like back on my game because I definitely took a bit of a vacation. But next vlog, maybe we'll get Zach's opinions and thoughts on Charlotte and his feedback, but he's working outside there, so I don't want to bother him. And be sure to hit the subscribe button to follow along with this crazy travel journey. I don't even know what we are doing, but why the heck not? And don't forget to check out that link down below. If you click it, you can buy 2 pillows from Marlowe and save 25%, or buy 4 pillows and save 40%. And guys, I slept on it last night. I should give an update. I slept on it as plump as possible, like where you fully unzip. That's what I'm gonna go with from now on. I loved that. I liked the other one too, like don't get me wrong, but last night was like real good. Anyway, love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.